am here because my ex-husband is suing me for an op-ed I wrote.
This happens to Amber Heard if Johnny Depp wins defamation trial. The outcome of the ongoing highly publicized defamation case between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, which has undoubtedly made headlines all over the world, lies in the hands of jurors in a Fairfax County Courthouse in Virginia to decide whether either side is liable for millions in damages or not. You'll recall that the genesis of the case is solely based on the Washington Post opinion piece article written by Heard on December 18, 2018, where she referred to herself as a public figure representing domestic abuse. Although the Pirates of the Caribbean actor wasn't named in her article, he claims the opinion piece damaged his reputation and career and cost him tens of millions of dollars. His lawyers argue that he was nonetheless defamed because it was clearly referring to domestic violence allegations made by his ex-wife when she filed for divorce in 2016 and obtained a temporary restraining order against him. Depp denies ever physically hurting Heard and has claimed that she was the one abusing him in their relationship. Heard, meanwhile, has accused Depp of assaulting her dozens of times.
And he balled up his fists, leaned back, and headbutted me square in the nose.
Hence, he filed a $50 million defamation lawsuit against his ex-wife Heard. Subsequently, the Aquaman actress counter filed her ex-husband a $100 million defamation lawsuit for allegedly waging a smear campaign to destroy her life through false accusations. Heard also accused Depp of assaulting her a couple of times in response to his accusation of her being the abusive one in their relationship. The turbulent relationship between Depp and Heard began way back in 2012 when they started dating. They were married for 15 months and eventually divorced in 2016. At the moment, the trial is currently on a one-week break, and proceedings are set to resume on May 16, with closing arguments scheduled to take place on May 27. Hypothetically, if the Pirates of the Caribbean actor wins his defamation lawsuit case against the Aquaman actress, Amber wouldn't be awarded any cash, not even the cost of her legal fees. Among the possible outcomes for this trial, there is a possibility that the jury could be unpersuaded by either Depp or Amber. In a case where there is no conviction on the part of the jury, neither of the parties would be awarded damages. The good thing is that the Aquaman actress does not face any criminal charges or prison since it is a civil case. According to Hallam Danadina, a criminal defense attorney and former California judge, there is also the possibility of a chilling effect on speech, which happens anytime a defamation lawsuit is successful. What is a chilling effect? In the Merriam-Webster dictionary, a chilling effect is a discouraging or deterring effect on the behavior of an individual or group, especially the inhibition of the exercise of a constitutional right, such as freedom of speech, through fear of legal action. Victims would no longer be free to come forward and speak out against institutions or entities or people with power because they feel like their world could come crashing down on them if they do. Eventually, people would think things through before making statements that could expose them to legal liability even though they have freedom of speech. The former judge also added that they do not want to create a world where people feel they can say whatever they want even if they know it is not true. Well, the trial hasn't been without some drama, since it started with Depp being at the center of it all, arguably. Depp's questioning sessions during this trial have been rather rib-cracking and outright hilarious. His sarcastic comments and puzzled looks have had everyone buzzing both in the courtroom and outside of it. We bring you some of the rather epic and funny moments from the trial in this video as well. You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct? This was a question asked by the defense counsel. In response, Depp asked, rather quizzically, a mega pint, before going on to add, I poured myself a large glass of wine. I thought it necessary. I mean, just how funnier can that get? Depp remains a genius at comedy, really. Afterwards, Depp was asked, one of your good friends that you taken drugs with before is Marilyn Manson, right? You would sometimes drink whiskey in the mornings too, right? Classic Johnny Depp's answer to that was, you know, I mean, isn't happy hour anytime. This one had me practically rolling on the floor for real. While Rottenborn, Amber's lawyer, read out the titles of different tabloid articles detailing the troubled career and finances of Johnny Depp, he read out saying June 22, 2018, the Daily Mail, vodka for breakfast, 72-hour drug binges, and spending sprees that beggar belief. Alison Boscoff reveals why Hollywood's reeling over what's been called Johnny Depp's career suicide note. Did I read that correctly? You did, Depp said in response to that, and then goes ahead to ask who's Alison Boscoff and how does she know? This had me laughing for minutes literally.
June 22nd, 2018, the Daily Mail, vodka for breakfast, 72-hour drug binges, and spending sprees that beggar belief. Allison Boshoff reveals why Hollywood's reeling over what's being called Johnny Depp's career suicide note. Did I read that correctly?
You did. Who's Allison Boshoff and how does she know?
Rottenborn would go on to read out loud to Depp, quoting a statement he had allegedly made to Amber saying, "I have other uses for your throat, which do not include injury." After reading the statement twice and awaiting Depp's response, his only response eventually was, "Sorry, could you read that again?" Although Depp seemed not to realize how so funny he sounded, ripples of laughter did burst out across the courtroom, and it was sure funny as hell. The high-profile trial hasn't been without some shocking revelations as well. Both Depp and Amber have had their text messages and audio recordings made public in the course of this ongoing trial, and we bring you some of the most shocking facts we've come across as well. And of course, the biggest shocker of all has to be that Amber had a fling with billionaire Elon Musk shortly after her breakup with Depp. Well, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp's former talent agent, Christian Carino, took the stand on April 27 and discussed his prior conversations with Heard about her breakup with Tesla CEO Elon Musk, who she dated after splitting with Depp. Carino testified to text messages he exchanged with Heard on August 2017. In one message, Heard said she was dealing with a breakup, writing that she was so sad and hated that the news was made public. Carino said he believed she was referencing her split with Musk. Carino texted back, "You weren't in love with him, and you told me 1,000 times you were just filling space." When asked in court what he meant by that, Carino said he was telling her she shouldn't be sad because she wasn't in love with Musk. A 2013 text message sent by Depp to his longtime friend Bettany also revealed that Depp was harboring a strong desire to burn his ex-wife. During a redirect on April 25, Depp told the court that his 2013 text exchange with his friend Bettany, in which he wrote in part, "Let's burn Amber. Let's drown her before we burn her," was a reference to a Monty Python sketch about burning witches. While the text did show Bettany rebuffing the idea, Depp testified that Heard had an abominable relationship with the WandaVision actor and really despised him. Depp said, "If Paul Bettany was getting attention from me, that was a showstopper. It would cause all kinds of unpleasantries." Another shocker has to be the revelation that Amber Heard hasn't paid the full pledge of the divorce settlement. Amber Heard said back in 2016 that she would donate the full $7 million divorce settlement she got from Johnny Depp to charity. Amber Heard has yet to pay her previously pledged $3.5 million donation from her divorce settlement, said Terrence Doherty, Chief Operating Officer of the American Civil Liberties Union. ACLU. By the time of the deposition's recording in December 2021, the ACLU, which is a nonprofit dedicated to defending individuals' rights and liberties, had only received $1.3 million in her name, he said. When payments stopped coming in by 2018, the ACLU reached out to Heard in 2019 about future installments, said Doherty, who added, "We learned she was having financial difficulties." Heard was further revealed to have been serially abusive towards Depp, and she repeatedly punched and abused him. Depp's security guard Travis McGivern testified that he once stood between the actor and Heard in 2015 when a dispute got louder and more volatile as both parties shouted obscenities at each other. McGivern said he saw Heard throw a Red Bull can at Depp and that she tried to spit on Depp at one point.
And I saw Miss Heard throw a Red Bull can from her position that struck Mr. Depp in the back. At one point, she spit at him.
He also said he saw her punch Depp. "Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a fist and an arm come across my right shoulder, and I heard and saw a closed fist contact Mr. Depp in the left side of his face. That was Miss Heard's fist," he said. Adding to the actor's reaction, McGivern said, "The initial look on his face kind of mirrored mine, kind of a look of shock, like, what just happened? Where did that come from?" Did you enjoy this video and would love to watch more videos like this one? Then make sure to give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and smash that notification bell to get notifications of when I post more interesting videos like this one. With proceedings set to resume on May 16 and closing arguments scheduled to take place on May 27, this has undoubtedly been one heck of a trial.